Have you ever heard of those cases before? Of somebody who's reached the top of the success mountain, gotten everything one could possibly desire from life, finances, the perfect wife, you name it, and you find out they've killed themselves. Why does that happen? It's because confidence and self-esteem is not the same thing. Somebody can have a confidence to go for what they want. Somebody can have the confidence to climb the success mountain. But if they feel like once they're at the top that they don't actually deserve it, that's when most people fall into depression and all the other nasty things that you probably have heard of. And that's why in today's video, inside there, I want to share with you the 5 warning signs of low self-esteem. Most people in life, they work on confidence, but they don't really work on the self-esteem element. So firstly, let me describe to you what's the difference between confidence and self-esteem. Self-confidence is your ability, your power to go for what you truly want based upon your skills and capabilities and getting started on the project. Self-esteem is whether or not you feel like you truly deserve it. It's the self-worth. It's the value of how you truly value yourself. And so I'm going to be breaking down every single one of these signs. And at the end inside there, I want to offer you a gift that's helped me tremendously work on my self-esteem, because this is an area of my life that I've suffered so much from, and this is why it's holding me back from success. So be sure to pay close attention. Without further ado, let's go straight onto the first warning signs of low self-esteem most people ignore, which is you lack consistency. If you're somebody right now whose ability to take action is on point sometimes, and once you've got that courage, you do get started on a project, but you find yourself you're struggling to finish a project, you're struggling to finish what you start, that's a warning sign that you got low self-esteem. Why? Because you may be looking at productivity hacks thinking, oh, I'm just not productive, I'm not managing my time well. But often than not, the root cause of what's stopping you, what's making you stagnant, is the fact that you don't believe you truly deserve it at the core. And as a result, you're self-sabotaging yourself. You're holding back from your true greatness because you don't believe you deserve it. And so you've got resistance. You're starting a project, but you're not continuing every single day because you're beginning to doubt your value. You're beginning to doubt your worth. That's the first sign. The second sign is you attribute most of your success to luck. If you're somebody right now, when somebody gives you a compliment, you say, oh, you know, I'm not that great. It's you know, yeah, I suppose I've done well, but you know, most of it's luck. If that is you, you're doing that subconsciously, and now it's becoming a conscious awareness because you don't believe you deserve what you've got. And when somebody compliments you, maybe on your physical appearance or the way you are or the way you do something, if you're not somebody who says, thank you so much, I know, right? It may sound a little bit cocky or egotastic, but if you don't feel like that at the core, of course you don't have to respond like that in the outer world, but if you don't feel like that at the core, it means you don't believe you deserve it. And most people in life, you always find when they receive a compliment, they say, oh no, this is what I used to do. I remember when I was super shy in terms of dating women when I was 17 years old. I was socially anxious, I was a nervous wreck. I didn't believe I deserved a girlfriend, although I wanted one. And I remember when a girl found me attractive and she gave me a compliment, I was just like, no, I'm not good looking. That's literally what I said back to her. So if you're somebody right now who struggles with taking compliments and you attribute most of your success to luck, that's the second warning sign. The third warning sign is you try to impress the Joneses. There are 2 types of people in life, Insider. The first type is the one who tries to get to the top of success mountain so they can see the world. The second type, the one who tries to get to the top of success mountain so everybody else can see them. And depending on which type of individual you are, the mindset you approach when you are climbing the success mountain will dictate how fulfilled you are at the end of it all. Because after all, if you're trying to impress everybody else, it means you're going to end up in a job you damn right are miserable over because you're trying to impress your parents, your friends, you name it, everybody else, the Joneses. And as a result, you end up buying cars or buying material you probably can't afford just to impress everybody else, buying a big house to impress everybody else. You're not trying to impress yourself because you don't believe you deserve it. So you want everybody to affirm that you're good enough because you don't own the fact that you are. That's the third warning sign. The fourth warning sign is you don't handle mistakes or failures well. Now, the reason why this is a warning sign in terms of low self-esteem is because people low self-esteem, once they get a setback, they begin to take it really personally. Yeah, they had the self-confidence to get started. They perked up that courage. They probably watched a motivational video and they're fired up. They're like, yeah, I can do it. But then all of a sudden, the business they're trying to launch, it doesn't take off. Now they're just thinking, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm not good enough. And now they'll begin to stagnate until eventually they quit and they tell everybody else it didn't work. This is a fourth warning sign. Now the final sign is something that most people who lack self-esteem suffer from dramatically, that costs you a fortune, literally. The final warning sign is this. You struggle to be paid what you're truly worth, and you struggle with taking somebody else's money when somebody offers it to you. I remember when I was hosting my private inner circle event, and I had a room full of mentees that I'd be teaching them over several days in terms of advanced psychological concepts that helps them to have a breakthrough in their life and business. And I ended up reaching out to a friend, and I told him I wanted him to film all of the days of the event, and that way all of the mentees will have something that they can take home so they can constantly educate themselves over. And after he filmed the whole event, after 3 days, he put, I don't know, God knows how long, 25 hours worth of his personal time into it. Next day, I messaged him on Facebook saying, hey, I'd love to offer you some money. He said, oh no, Tim, don't worry about it. Oh, I'll do it for free. I said, why? I'm trying to offer you some money. It's just have it. He said, no, it's fine. You know, you can, take me out for lunch later. And it's fascinating because this is how I used to be back in the days. Now, it might seem like a little gesture and you might think, oh, but it's a friend. But I want you to realize how you do anything is how you do everything. And most people who suffer from low self-esteem, they tend to be excellent givers. They love to give their energy, give their time, give maybe even presents or money. But they are terrible receivers. They don't believe they deserve it. And this is why they begin to turn it away. But remember this, insider, when somebody's trying to give you something, will they feel good by giving you it? Of course. So when you're saying no, remember this, the other person now doesn't feel good because then you're not accepting their gift. So this is why you got to work on this. And that's why, insider, I highly suggest if you want to work on your self-esteem and you're somebody right now who suffers from low self-esteem from the signs we've gone through, I go through daily a visualization, a hypnosis session. I do it to myself, but I had a lot of my students asking me in terms of what I do, and I go through a process that's called connecting with my future self. It allows me to upgrade my self-image. It allows me to connect with who I am, who I'm born to be. And the more you upgrade your identity inside it, the more you'll find your goals become effortless in terms of trying to achieve. As a wise man once said, you cannot consistently behave in a manner that's inconsistent in the way you view yourself. So here's a little gift for you, insider. You don't have to pay me anything. It's totally for free, as I know the transformation it's had on my mentees and myself. If you'd like to download this hypnosis audio track that I've recorded in terms of what I go through, and you go through it every single day, likewise with all my other mentees, you'll notice you begin to upgrade your self-image. You'll notice you begin to value yourself more. The moment that happens, you'll find success becomes effortless. If you'd like to download it for free, all you have to do inside it is follow the link above me or go directly to the link here, which is www.successinsider.tv/self. Let me say that again. It's www.successinsider.tv/self. And you'll be able to download this hypnosis audio track that I've recorded for you to listen to every single morning and evening or whatever time you prefer. But I highly suggest you begin to work on the self-esteem inside it, because you can get started on projects with self-confidence, but self-esteem is what's going to keep you going. Self-esteem is what's going to make you feel fulfilled at the end of it all. So I hope you enjoy the gift. Like I said, follow the link above, or I'll chuck some link in the description box below, and please let me know inside there how you get on. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to let me know inside there what's been your biggest takeaway today. Also, be sure to like this video and share this video with somebody who needs to hear this message. Maybe there's somebody right now with high amount of self-confidence, but you know for sure that self-esteem might be actually lacking. By you sharing this video with them, you'll notice they begin to benefit, and life is about paying it forward after all. So be sure to share this video with somebody who you know will benefit from this. And as always, insider, follow your heart, my friend, and take action, and go live the life you're truly born to live. I'll see you on the next video soon, insider. Take care.